to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 20/20 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know, it's the young, incredible.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. This will be taken about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 20. Nine-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, set. Ready? Let's go us. No, 66. Get in the weight room. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Sugar.
On first down, Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Check. Hey, Alabama. 72.
To try again after the sack. Brady into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Record.
From the 29, Trubisky going for it all. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Alert! Hey, echo!
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Wait, set. Down 80. Down 80. Whip. Watch the whip. Alpha. 57, Mike 57. Hey, Alabama.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete. James White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Who do you want? Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Defense wins championships, baby.
Watch 36.
Red.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right, and that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Alert. Hey, wahoo! We got 25 to Mike. I'm on.
Now it's Trubisky. Then the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, 18. Alert. Hey, exit. Check.
Now Trubisky on first down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Watch the run. Blue. Quick dash. Come. Hey, seam 6. We got 25 to Mike.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
It's a safety creep.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That was shades of Tennessee Volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there? Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Go! 180! 25 to Mike. I got you. He's coming.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Wait, that. 57 to Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this. Back to reload.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
66. Hey, Haywood. Ringo. Showing it. Check 9. 72.
From the gun, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
First down, New England.
Wait, that. 380. 57. 61. Matchbox lights. You go tight. You got tight right there.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Watch the twist. You. 72.
Operating from the gun. Brady complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
6 at the Bears' 12-yard line.
Wait, 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check three. He's checking.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On the ground is Michel, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Mike 57, Mike 57. In your face. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. Come on, come on, come on. Kill. Check it, reload. X3, 218, chopper.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
18. Hey, Alpha. 36.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
36 to Mike. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike, 36.
This might be a free play here for Trubisky. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, it's not a bad time to take a shot downfield. You've got a 1st and 5, but you've got to hope that the worst thing that comes out of it is an incompletion. Instead, this is good coverage, and it winds up being intercepted.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to hands up. Lock in. Watch twins. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Hey,
Throwing here, Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On first down, Cohen. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Van Noy coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Lock in, lock in.
Line 36.
Ran, up.
Watch 30.
Hey, foxtrot.
Chance.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All day, every day, any day. Check. Lucky.
Sugar.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Draw deep. Check 43.
Regular.
1st down, here's Wright. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Hey, ball 66.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. That's complete to White. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Alert 3. Slam.
Rip. Slow. No, shadow.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. 3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
29. Alpha.
He's scared.
On the draw, here's White. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And it's Michel once again. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it.
Under pressure, they got him again. Lawrence Guy, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. It's his 3rd year in the league. Not a rookie, not even a sophomore. He's got to know by now when to get rid of the football.
Yeah, so much for the internal clock. I think we put an external clock on that. When we went plus 5 seconds, the ball's got to get away from him. Otherwise, that's the end result.
Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trubisky to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 67 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They do tack on the extra point as well, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
No, 66. Let's go up. No, 66.
Brady going to throw here. He finds an opening past the 40. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady gives this to White. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Check. No.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Rip.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Hey, Zoo.
57. Mike, 57. Hey, man.
Hey, 66.
Back to throw, Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Regular. Smooth. 57.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the enough to get the job.